Hi guys, it's Gemma. So today's video is going to be a bit of a risky one. Like, it's one I was kind of contemplating not uploading because I don't know, I feel like it's really personal and it's a massive thing. And it can be taken either way. Like, it can be accepted or it can be like totally just like, you know. So I'm going to be brave and I am going to talk about it because I think it might help other people, and also it might help to kind of just get you to understand a bit about me and what's going on. So the first thing I'm just gonna literally get out there now is that me and Alex haven't been together since May. We were together almost 2 years, and unfortunately it didn't work out. And I've been trying for ages to try and get us to work, and I really wanted us to. And unfortunately, it ended on bad terms, and it really sucks. I mean, we don't speak anymore now. He was a massive part of my life, and I want him to know that. And I do still think about him, and I do still wonder what's going on. I do still, like, wish that we were in contact and stuff, but you can't control these things. It's just a shame that it ended the way it did. But I just wanted to get that out the way. The next thing is still at Boots. Been there for over a year now. I started last June. Haven't done a video in such a long time. Amazing. Like, I even look back at the videos and think how much I've changed in appearance and maturity since those videos. So yeah, that's that out the way with. I'm doing a video now. I'm gonna make sure I put it on. It's a rubbish webcam one, and I look rubbish today, but I don't care. I'm just gonna get this up so I get a video up. The big thing is massive. Like, for me, it's a massive thing for me, and I want you guys to understand that it's not just like a little thing to me. It's a massive thing, and I have thought about it for a long time. It hasn't just been like a sudden decision, and I have taken into account all the different things. And I'm going to start off by saying I know that I've been a preacher of learning to love yourself for who you are and kind of accepting that you have flaws and stuff like that. But I will say that this decision is based upon the fact that it will improve my mental state, and it also will improve my confidence. And I think if it's going to do that, then it's a good thing, and go ahead with it, sort of thing. I'm all about making yourself the best you can be, and if that means you want to go out and get a nose job because your nose affects your life, then that is your decision, and I will not stop or judge anyone who does that because you want to be comfortable in the one body you have. I do think it's a shame when people change like the features on their face though, but if you have a genuine reason why you want to change it because there is an actual problem with it, not just because you want bigger lips or something, like, I don't really agree with that. But as I say, it's personal choice. Some people want that, and then if they want that and it helps them feel good about themselves, then go ahead. Just like we put on makeup to make ourselves feel good, just like we dye our hair to make ourselves feel good, all of those things we do. So I don't think that plastic surgery should be judged because effectively it's just the same thing, what kind of isn't really. But anyway, it's what I'm trying to say is I'm going to be going through with a surgery on Tuesday. Massive thing, and I've thought about it carefully. I've wanted it since I was 16, probably younger actually, probably 14. Now this is going to be a touchy subject for me, and I know that it is a highly judged thing, and that's why I want to get it done, because not for anyone else but for myself, I know how important it is to girls. And what I'm going to just come out and say is I have always been insecure with my breast size, and this has been because I pretty much stopped growing at like 14. I've stayed the same bra size since I was 14. I've never really been a proper bra size. I've always stayed really flat. Now, people might argue with this and be like, oh, well, you look like you have something there, And yeah, I do, because I wear bras and, things that are padded and stuff, so it actually looks like I do, but in real fact, I don't. I barely have anything there. Like, you can't even call it a boob, it's like that. And I'm not afraid to say that because that's who I am. I'm not ashamed, and people can judge me for that, but that isn't defining who I am, it's defining who you are. And at the end of the day, they're lumps of fat on your chest, like, so what if someone has small boobs, like, why does that suddenly make them such a terrible person? Like, I don't understand. But anyway, that's been a massive, massive thing for me. It's made me so upset since I was 14. Like, obviously everyone else developing, and you're sort of there like, oh, you know, changing with PE, and you've got your vest on. You're like, oh, okay, where are my boobs? Like, when do they grow? And it never really bothered me at that stage because I thought, oh no, you're just a late developer. You'll grow. Obviously, I had my mum telling me that, oh, you know, when I was your age, I was, you know, very flat, and then I sort of, you know, gradually developed. So I accepted that. I thought, well, yeah, okay, we'll see what happens. And obviously, even back then, I was really insecure with them around boys and stuff. Like, I was very protective of them. Then it got to when I was 16, and obviously, I had the serious relationship. I was with him for 2 years. That's when I noticed it was a big problem for me. Like, it was affecting my relationships, as in the fact that it took me 6 months to be able to feel confident enough to be topless. And even then, I was still terrified. Like, I didn't like it. I felt ugly, you know. I mean, how could I bear someone else seeing me in that, like, topless, if I couldn't even bear to see myself like it? And I just think, if you can't physically look at yourself because you know you don't like the way you are, then if you have the opportunity to change that, then you should. Because it's like someone losing weight. If they can't, you know, if they don't want to see themselves, you know, overweight, they'll lose weight. And this is, I mean, if I had a way I could change my boobs without getting surgery, I would. But surgery is the only way I can, so that's why I'm going ahead with it. And I understand I'm young, I'm 18, you know, and I don't know any people that, you know, in my area who've had boob jobs that young, but I do know of people. Some people have waited till they're in their 20s, but I want to do it when I'm at my peak and before I'm ready to settle down, because otherwise it's just going to affect me all up until then, and I don't want that. I want it to be sorted now so I can get on with my life and enjoy it. And I know it sounds stupid because it's just boobs, but they have a big, like, effect on me. Like, I just, my whole confidence, I just feel completely rubbish compared to other girls because I feel like I'm lacking in something that I should have. But again, as I say, it's not other people. Like, obviously, you know, when you were younger, you get comments and stuff. But I mean, when I've been older, I haven't had any people commenting on it. So it's not, I'm not doing it because of other people. I'm doing it because I'm not happy with myself. And it's the one thing that I feel is holding me back and stopping me from being the best person I can be. And I just feel life would be so much easier. Like, I wouldn't feel ashamed going in to buy bras in the store. Like, I could just walk in and, like, not be in a situation where, like, there's never been a bra that's too small for me. Like, it's always just like being either too big or it's just not really, like, my boobs just don't fit in it properly because then there's not much there. And I mean, I've tried all these bras that's supposed to, like, make you look bigger, but at the same time, if there's nothing that you can actually use to sort of give you a cleavage, then, you know, you can't really do much. So I came to that decision, just purely because I stumbled across someone on a selling app that was selling stuff because she'd had a boob job. And she was 18 like me, so I thought, right, okay, let's talk to her about it. She told me the group that she went through, which is Transform Medical Group, and apparently they're really well known. They're like one of the best ever. And I, you know, researched them, and they've been going for 40 years. It had the highest success rate, and they seemed like a really professional company. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll just inquire about it. I'll ring up, you know. I rang them up and they came back to me so quickly. I think it was the same day. And they were just so lovely on the phone, you know, saying, oh, you know, what was it you were interested in? And, like, you know, discussing, you know, cup sizes and things and what they could do for me and all of that. So I decided to talk to them. And then I was open with my mum and said, look, mum, I have discussed with you before how I'm not happy with my boob size. Like, you know, I want to go ahead with this. What do you feel about it? And at first, I think she was thinking, whoa, like, because it was such a sudden decision in a way. She was just like, take it slowly, you know, don't rush this. And I was like, look, I want it now. I'm sick and tired of being unhappy with my body. Please, can I do this? And eventually she came around because she could see how much I wanted it. And got the approval of my parents, and I arranged a consultation, went there. Um, and basically from the consultation I found out that my chest is quite narrow, like it's quite unusually narrow apparently. um so I wouldn't be like, I don't want to get massive boobs, I just want to get boobs so I have something there, so I don't feel like I'm a boy, you know. I'm not going to be one of these people who's like all into plastic surgery, like going getting these boobs out here and like showing them all off. It's not like that. Like, that's not what I'm getting them for. I'm not getting them to show off to people. I'm getting them so I can feel secure and I can feel comfortable, and I can just wear things that I wouldn't be able to wear like normally, because I look at tops and think, oh, I'd love to wear that without a bra, but then I'd be like, well, I'll be flat, you know. So it's just, I don't know, it's such a big thing for me. I've always been upset about it. I've cried, you know. I've always felt like not good enough because of it, and I think that's so stupid, and I think it's so sad how girls think that. But I mean, that's the way society has made girls feel. You know, I've always just felt like boys will go after their friends and be like, oh, well, she doesn't have any boobs, and like that sort of thing. And it's not nice. Like, I want to feel like I like my body, you know, like. And the thing with me is I have really wide hips and like quite a big bum for my frame. Like my frame's really petite, like up here on my shoulders, and my chest is quite narrow. And then I have these hips that go out, and I kind of want to balance it out, you know, so it looks right. And I just want to feel womanly, you know, because I just feel like I'm getting to like I'm 20 in a couple of years, or like a year and a half, and I still feel like a kid, but just up here, like down there, and everything else is like filled out, but this hasn't. So that's the main reason. I shouldn't feel like I need to justify myself, because I know people are against plastic surgery and they'll be like, oh, why are you changing that? It's fine. But it may be fine to some people, and some people may be able to be comfortable with not having any boobs, but I'm not, and I want to change that, and that's my decision. You know, like if I had some boob there, it would be fine, but I literally have nothing. And that's what makes it so horrible. Like, you know, I even found it hard to, you know, take my top off for the pictures at the place, you know, because I have to take a before and after. So it just goes to show, because I like burst into tears, and I just feel like I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that around a guy. I don't want secrets, and I don't want to feel like I'm ashamed of something. So anyway, that's what's happening, and I know it's a massive, massive thing. I never thought I would be, and I think friends probably are quite quick to judge, but they need to know that it's something that I've hated for such a long time, and nothing's happening with them, and I don't want it to affect my life anymore. And it's, you know, quite a big deal for me. Like, I always have to find bikinis that are like extra padded, otherwise I won't have the confidence to, you know, wear one. So I went to the consultation, and obviously I found out that my chest was quite narrow, so I found out that I wouldn't be able to get like big boobs anyway, which I was fine about. I was like, you know, I just want sort of like a decent size. So we discussed that and everything. I can't remember how many cc's we decided on, which is really bad, but I was just like concentrating more on the actual procedure, and decided to have them in front of the muscle, as opposed to behind, just because I can't afford to take any more time off work than 1 week. And with behind the muscle, it's like a 2 week recovery, way more painful. So I thought, oh, I'll just go for in front of the muscle. You know, it will still be a good result, because behind the muscle tends to be a bit more natural looking, because you've got the muscle in front as well as like the breast tissue. But with in front, you've only just got like the breast tissue. You don't have like the muscle that's behind the implant. So that's what's happening. But I mean, they just look a bit more round than normal. But I mean, I'm okay with that, because I quite like the look of the round, you know, boobs. They're not going to look like football stuff on my chest. That's why we discussed the size. And she was saying, look, I'm not putting any higher than this. I think for that your body type, this will look good, you know. And I think that was really good of her. It shows that she's a good surgeon, because she's not just shoving any old size you want in there, because that's what some surgeons do, and it increases like you know, it's a high risk thing to do, to just shove in a massive implant. Like, some people go from like being a size A to a size F just because they want these massive boobs, and it just doesn't look right on their body type. Like with me, I'm an 8. I mean, I'm not like a 6 or anything, like really tiny, but I do have a small frame. Like, I'm very petite, very short, and like it just, you know, it wouldn't work. But just literally having a boob to hold and feel like I've actually got something, that would be the most amazing feeling. So that's what happened. I had the consultation. It didn't turn out how I planned. Like, I was literally going to rush it, as in like I was going to try and get the operation for like the next week or whatever, which was stupid, because I was trying to fit it into my holiday where I had 2 weeks booked just off. Now it's changed to the Tuesday. It's come around so quickly, because I did this back in like July time, I think, June, July, something like that. Yeah, around that time. I'm like so excited. Obviously, I'm like so scared, because I have been under like anesthetic before, and like I've had an operation on my teeth, but I can't remember it, and I can't remember the process. And like, this is literally going to be cutting me open, and like, oh, it's just so scary. But it's just going to be life changing for me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I looked up videos on YouTube to see if anyone else like posted any videos about it, and surprisingly I found quite a few, and they just sort of talked through the whole process and what size they were going to be, how it's going to happen. Oh yeah, they're going to be inserted underneath my boob, like the crease underneath. So yeah, it's gonna be there. um and what else? Yeah, so I watched the videos, and they literally did a diary every day, like the day of the operation, the day after, the 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, just to show you, because the implants change all the time. Like, when you first get them done, they're so swollen, so you can't really tell what size you're going to be. They're kind of really high up. And then after a while they begin to drop and they kind of begin to soften and they become more like natural boobs. And then by a year you're like, wow, it doesn't even look like I had, fake boobs. And that's what I want a completely natural look, as if I never got it done. But yeah, just so I can feel comfortable with myself, and it was just going to make me so happy. But I thought I'd let you guys know anyway, because it's quite a big thing, and I think I might document it just to share my story and show you guys what it's like, and yeah, just give my perspective, because I found those videos really helpful, and I kind of want to give as much information as I can to you guys. So yeah, that was just a quick update, and I hope you guys are completely supportive of me and understand how much it means to me. And I hope you guys can wish me good luck, because I'm quite scared. I think I've been getting so stressed out about it. I've been losing hair due to stress, and I don't know whether it's because of the operation or what, but yeah, it's really annoying. It's mainly when it's wet, it seems to just come away in loads of strands. And we looked up the symptoms, and it does seem like it's stress related, and they said it can take up to 6 months. I'm like, oh my god, it's just so terrifying. Even though you're not going to get any bald patches or anything, it's just terrifying to not to see the hair coming away like that. It's just, anyway, so if any of you guys know about that, and if you've had it before, that'll be helpful as well. And I'm hoping once I've got the operation out of the way, they'll kind of settle down a bit, and maybe it might kind of try and die down again, because I miss it. I literally have my hair all the time now, and when I dry it, when I wash it, I don't comb it afterwards. I literally just dry it straight away, because when I comb it, that's when the hair comes away. So yeah, so much has been happening. But that operation's the big thing that's happening on Tuesday, and then I've got an interview at Mac on Thursday, so it's going to be all go for me. I'm working up until Monday, then I'm off to Tuesday for the operation, all the way in London, then I'm coming back that same day after the operation, then I have a day's rest, and then I'm off to Brighton for a Mac interview. So it's absolutely crazy, so hectic, so many things going on, but I just wanted to let you guys know, and hopefully, it can inspire some people. I'm not condoning plastic surgery. I'm not encouraging it. It's great if you can learn to love yourself for who you are. But I'm just at that stage where I've tried, and I don't know. There's nothing. I just don't feel attractive, when I'm topless without my bra and everything. And I just feel like if I've got the opportunity to feel good about myself, then I'm going to take it. And I've worked for this. I've worked so hard. It's all paid for by me, and it's just a responsibility I want to take. I understand everything that you've got to replace them every 10 years. They say people usually do it before, and I know that it's a lifetime commitment, and it's the decision that I've decided to make. And I hope you guys can support me, and I hope you guys don't think that it's such a fake thing, because I don't feel like it's going to be like that with me. Obviously it's going to be fake because it's not mine, but it's not done for that purpose, and I just want to kind of feel like I never got it done. I just kind of grew overnight, and I wish that could happen. And if they were mine, then I'd love them to be, but I just feel like I was meant to have boobs, not nothing, and I don't know if I will ever grow, and I'm not waiting until I'm pregnant, because otherwise I'll still be self-conscious up until then. Anyway, enough of the rant. 18 minutes long, are you kidding me? But anyway, yeah, so I'm hoping to document it. It's going to be a challenge for me, because obviously I'm not allowed to wear makeup or anything for the surgery. So yeah, it's going to be massive for me. But I think I'm going to try and give it a go, because it'll help my confidence, and it's all part of the journey, all part of the journey. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, if anyone else is considering it and wants some advice or anything, then I'm here. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Bye.